Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a few alternatives to making a movie accurate for 1984 power cell for your haslab proton pack. So this does require purchasing or making some sort of other board for your haslab pack. I'm not really sure what would happen if you just plug in some newer pixels into the original haslab equipment. But if you're doing these lighting upgrades, I'm assuming you probably have access to an upgraded board. Me personally, I'm using a GP Star upgrade kit, and I'm working on installing it all right now. I'm going to be making my own code to make accurate Ghostbusters the video game pack. So stay tuned in the future for that, because I'll be using the GP Star as a base, and I'm going to be doing custom synchronized lights and stuff for the wand for the video game. Anyway, I purchased a few things from Fruto Technology as well, because it made sense to purchase the 5 LED per light for the lid here, so that you can get more LEDs per spacing, because it would already cost like 10 or 15 bucks for a 40 pixel ring, and then dealing with all the wiring, it just sort of made sense to buy the Fruto Technology piece for there, and also for the bar graph for the wand. But then looking at the power cell, I'm very persnickety sometimes about lighting, just little things that most people probably wouldn't notice. Basically, if you look, so Fruto has a 15 LED add-on, which is fine if you just simply want more LEDs per spacing and really want super smooth between them and having the max amount of lights, then fine, go with that. The pricing is still a bit more expensive than just buying some strip lights, because also with these you're getting a ton more LEDs for the roll. But basically, if you look at 84 in the scene just after they blast the cleaning lady's cart, and Venkman is saying that they about splitting up and they can do more damage that way, you can zoom in on Ray's pack and actually see the power cell, and the power cell clearly has 13 bulbs. Also, if you're being picky about the video game like I am, there's also 13 power cell. So there's obviously no coincidence that haslab has 13, the video game has 13, and you can see on Ray's pack it has 13. I don't know if Afterlife screwed something up and they got 15, maybe that's true, but I honestly don't care about Afterlife as much, so I'm not trying to make a accurate Afterlife pack. So just that's my reasoning. If you're wanting accuracy, 13, and it's cheaper, so it's just for me a no-brainer. So these are WS2812B pixel strip lights, and these are the closest spacing that you can purchase off the market. I can provide more accurate details in the description or the comments if people are interested. But basically these, if you line them up, they can pretty much space perfectly bulb for bulb. But these are obviously going to be bigger and provide more light and also change color. So these are a very easy change out, where you could just go ahead and cut at 13 and then solder it up. So that would be an easy thing. If you want to be hyper accurate for 84, if you actually again look at Ray's pack, or you can see just obviously in the movie anyway, the lights are kind of haphazardly made, because it was probably not a perfect solder job. And so if you want to be like that and really have an accurate, not perfect power cell, you could take these, which are WS2811, bulbs and go ahead and solder these up custom for yourself. You'd have to be really good at soldering and take your time to really go this route. This one is doable. It still would you'd still have to be kind of good at soldering, but yeah. As far as the actual connections, this cable has 4 wires because they didn't want to do multiple data lines for the signal. So I think it bridges somehow between it sends data out and back. So that's why it has 4, because for a pixel strip light, you have positive, negative data. And then you have data from each light. So they wanted to go from the end of 13 and connect it to the green wire, which is back out. I don't know what BO really stands for. I'm assuming back out. But basically you have power, VCC, ground or negative, and then data, and then the data back out. So how you'd connect that to the strip is they are with these little arrows. So I'd have to look. I'm pretty sure the specs for this strip is ground is on the side of the arrow, I'm guessing. And then power is on the opposite side. So power here, negative on that side, and then data in on that middle pin, and then data out at whatever 13 is. So you cut this with scissors and then solder data out at the other end. And then they automatically give power to each other after. I'm going to have to check my diagrams and stuff again for this strip because I don't remember 100% off the top of my head which one is positive and negative. And maybe look here. Looking at this, yeah, I am correct. So data is in the middle, ground is on the side, positive is on the other side. So ground is on this side with the arrow, from what I can tell. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help. And if you need this soldered, I don't know if it's whatever your budget is or worth your time or whatever. I'm always happy to repair or make stuff for you. So if you need soldering done, this is a very easy soldering job. I could handle it. Or if you want certain parts of the pack installed, it would be a bit of an ordeal to actually fully install a haslab kit. I might potentially be open to installing stuff for you depending on what your budget is, but for me, I don't know if it's worth my time to completely do the whole thing for your project because it's very time consuming. Especially if you're trying to use an actual Hasbro haslab, or not haslab, but just the Hasbro Neutrona one, because it's kind of a known difficulty zone because of it's very glued together. Anyway, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos.